Have you ever paused to consider the nature of your thoughts? Not just the content of your inner dialogue, but the act of thinking itself. What if I told you that thinking is less about speaking and more about listening? Yes, you heard that right. When we think, we are actually listening to the voices of our experiences, influences, and subconscious mind. This subtle truth, often overlooked, holds the key to understanding ourselves and the world around us. The symphony of inner voices. Our thoughts are not solitary. They're a symphony of voices gathered from our past conversations, the books we've read, the media we consume, and the societal norms we've absorbed. Every time you deliberate, weigh options, or ponder life's complexities, you're engaging in an act of internal listening. Think about the last time you made a decision. Perhaps you debated whether to take a job offer or pursue a passion project. The dialogue in your mind wasn't a monologue. It was a dynamic exchange. One voice argued for stability, echoing parental advice from years ago. Another championed adventure, reminiscent of an inspiring podcast you heard. These voices may not always be loud, but they are persistent, shaping the direction of your thoughts. The role of the subconscious. Our subconscious mind plays a crucial role in this internal dialogue. It acts as a repository of everything we've ever seen, heard, or felt. When we think, it's as though we're tuning into a radio station that broadcasts all our stored memories and emotions. This is why certain thoughts feel intuitive. They're whispers from our subconscious, guiding us based on patterns it has observed. For example, imagine walking down a dark street late at night. A sudden thought warns you to cross to the other side. It might feel like instinct, but it's your subconscious connecting past experiences, environmental cues, and stored fears to protect you. In essence, you're listening to the wisdom of your inner archives. Influences we don't realize. Here's the part that gets intriguing. Much of what we hear in our minds isn't truly ours. Social conditioning, cultural norms, and even marketing tactics plant seeds in our consciousness. The catchy jingle that pops into your head, or the societal pressure to settle down by a certain age, are not original thoughts, but echoes of external influences. Psychologist Carl Jung referred to this phenomenon as the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of archetypes and experiences. When you think, you're not just engaging with your personal history, but tapping into a collective narrative that transcends individual experience. Recognizing this can be both liberating and unsettling. It begs the question, how much of what we hear in our thoughts is truly authentic? Relatable moments of inner listening. Have you ever faced a critical moment, only to realize that the loudest voice wasn't external, but internal? Inner listening, the subtle act of engaging with our thoughts. A subtle act of engaging with our thoughts often defines how we navigate life's challenges. Let's explore this through a few relatable scenarios. Picture yourself moments before an important presentation. As you rehearse your opening lines, a voice whispers, "You're not good enough." It's the echo of a past failure or a stinging critique that once bruised your confidence. You pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of the effort you've put in. By confronting that inner voice, you reclaim your narrative and transform fear into resolve. Now, imagine a tough day when everything feels like it's crumbling. Suddenly, a quote from a book you once read surfaces. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but acting despite it. That single line rekindles your determination, guiding you through the storm. This moment of inspiration proves how wisdom we absorb can become our compass in times of need. Then there's the heated argument with a loved one. Words are exchanged, tension rises, and you're tempted to say something you'll regret. but another voice intervenes. Stay calm. It's the echo of a mentor's advice or a therapist's guidance, urging you to prioritize understanding over anger. You choose patience, preserving the bond instead of fracturing it. These moments remind us that thinking isn't just a mechanical process. It's an art of receiving, processing, and responding to the voices within. Inner listening helps us navigate doubt, find courage, and act with wisdom, shaping the person we strive to become. The power of curating your inner dialogue. If thinking is listening, then what you consume shapes what you hear. The podcasts you follow, the friends you surround yourself with, and even the thoughts you entertain contribute to the quality of your inner dialogue. Just as you'd curate a playlist to uplift your mood, you can curate the inputs that influence your thoughts. Practice mindfulness to identify the origins of your thoughts. Are they constructive or destructive? Are they yours or borrowed from others? Meditation, journaling, and self-reflection can help you discern which voices deserve your attention and which should be tuned out. The ultimate revelation. Here's what they don't tell you. The art of thinking is the art of listening deeply, not just to your inner voices, but to the truths they reveal about your identity, fears, and desires. By embracing this perspective, you unlock a profound level of self-awareness. So the next time you find yourself lost in thought, pause and ask, who am I listening to? Is it the voice of fear, the echo of past wisdom, or the whisper of potential? The answer may surprise you. Conclusion: your thoughts, your symphony. Thinking is not a solitary act. It's a concert of voices, a delicate interplay of influences, memories, and subconscious cues. By becoming conscious of this internal listening, you gain the power to orchestrate your thoughts deliberately. Imagine the possibilities of tuning into the right frequencies, amplifying voices of growth and silencing those of doubt. Your mind is a canvas. Your thoughts are the brushstrokes, and your influences are the palette. Choose wisely, and you'll create a masterpiece of purpose and clarity. After all, when we think, we are not merely speaking. We are not merely speaking. We are listening. And that makes all the difference.